flowers not a flower until they bloom. Like my first time living life the day I met you. Hate to think that humans have to die someday. 1,000 years won't do. No wonder I fell in love, even though I was scared to love. Baby, I know the pain is unbearable. Pinsa laikin mad, upin-pining may salamaga. You've turned my limbics into a bouquet. Ikaw ay tila sining sa museyong di maluluma. Binibini kong ginto hanggang kaluluwa. Gonna keep you like an cliche all my life. Kung sa tingin mo na ang oras mo'y lumipas na, mo'y patuloy na mararahuyo sa ganda. I'd still kiss you every single day all my life. If I could paint a perfect picture of the girl in my dreams with a curvy figure, voice of an angel like a symphony, no doubt she's a masterpiece. No matter the color, you're beautiful. You're one of a kind, like a miracle. Hindi ka papanaw hanggang huling araw. Maging kabilang buhay, ikaw ay ikaw. No wonder I fell in love, even though I was scared to love. Baby, I know the pain is unbearable. Inside I kinamada, mapinipining may salamangka. You turn my limbics into a bouquet. Ikaw ay tila sining sa museyong di maluluma. Binibini kong ginto hanggang kaluluwa. Gonna keep you like an cliche all my life. Kung sa tingin mo na ang oras mo'y lumipas na, mo'y patuloy na mararahuyo sa ganda. I'd still kiss you every single day all my life. At sa pagdating ng huling araw, huwag mag-alala. Naramdamay habang buhay nakamantya, that the world will never take away afterlife.
Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Episode 305 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. Yay. We're not live. And the reason we are not live, everyone, is because I am I on a flight at this moment? I think I am. Or I was on a flight earlier and I've arrived.
He's on vacation. Basically.
I'm on vacation.
He's on March break.
Hey, I'm on March break.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right. But the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, we don't take no break. So we have pre-taped an episode. And that way you guys have something to do on your Sunday morning, just like you're used to. Hi. So welcome to episode 305. I'm your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. And I'm joined, as always, by the greatest co-host in all of the galaxy, the one, the only,
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's crazy. It's March.
Where did the time go?
I have no idea. It flew right by us.
You know, it is kind of like January was really fast.
You know, it's weird. People were saying January was so long, but I don't feel that way.
You know, I wonder if it depends on like what your January felt like. So like, because there were a lot of things did happen in January, but for me that made it feel faster. It was like something like, oh my gosh, it's gone.
Yeah.
But I think if you're really like if you're really like invested in a lot of things that happened in January, maybe it felt really dragged out. You know what I mean?
And so did February. Because now here we are. We're in March.
Here we are in March break. So I'm out of here.
No, you're a March break. March break's next week.
It's my March break. Oh, March break is at the same time every March?
Second week of March, yeah.
I don't know
In
any
Canada,
I
at
don't
least.
I don't know these things. I don't know anything.
I'm married to a teacher, so.
He would know.
Yeah.
He would know a few things about how March breaks work.
But anyways, we're not taking a break because we are excited to have our guest on the show.
We are.
It only took us 6 years, but we finally got him here.
We found it. We made it work.
Finally.
Well, one of our guests has been here before.
Yes, she has. But it's also been a few years since she's
It's been a
on.
while, right? Yeah. And then our other guest has never been on.
No.
And it's his first time here, first time on the show.
Because we've talked about it a bunch of times.
Yeah, we're just trying to find a way to make
Yeah.
it work. Yeah. But everyone, please welcome Marky Hugh and Pearly Ellarde. Did I get that right?
Yep.
Yay!
You got
Welcome.
it.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, Pearly.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having
Welcome,
us.
finally, Marky.
Yay.
It's so weird because we all attend the same Filipino events. We're always at the same ones, and I always see you and your school. But I don't think I've ever actually walked up to you and been like, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Yeah. We're always busy during.
Yeah, because you're always
the
on
events.
producer mode.
Yes.
So like you perform, so you get it. You're just always in the zone, trying to figure out when do I go on, when's my call time, and now your call time is here on the sit down.
Yes. At last, our paths have crossed. So yes, nice to meet you properly. Hello.
Yes. Hi. Nice meeting you guys.
We're not just stalking
Yeah.
you on Instagram anymore.
And Pearly, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Good to see you again. Awesome performance off the top of the show. Very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about what did we just hear?
So that song was by Dianella and JR. It's called Sining. It's a Taglish song, and it's one of the top songs in the Philippines this last year, I think. Really
Wow.
good stuff.
You hit those notes like
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was really scared because I just got recovered from sickness.
oh no.
Yeah.
Well, you
Seems to have recovered
just
just
in
fine,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So very nice. It's in Taglish. For people who don't know that, it means it's partially in Tagalog and partially in English.
So you understood part of it.
I understood about half the song. About half. Yeah, it sounded really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You were touring recently.
Oh, I got to perform last year. I got to perform in Vancouver for the very first time.
Wow.
And I did a singing competition in LA. So those are the two different things I got to do last year. Really fun and still crazy to think about sometimes. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what was the experience like? I guess so had you been out to that part of the world before, or was it, and this was your first time doing it for like a performance as well?
Yeah, it was my first time going to Vancouver and LA. I've never been there before, and they're both really pretty cities that I really want to go back to just for vacation, travel. But for the performance thing, it was really fun. I really enjoyed the crowds there. For the competition, it was really nerve-wracking because I've never done a competition either. It was a lot of new experiences last year.
And in LA.
Yes, and in LA, where there's so
Girl.
many crazy talented people. I got to meet a lot of new friends though through the experience, so it was great.
She said, I've never done a singing competition. I'm going to go straight for it. Let's go to Hollywood.
I always think about I don't know what made me oh, maybe I should just go for it, but I saw the opportunity and I was just maybe I'll try it, and if it works out, then maybe it's for me. Yeah.
Awesome. And how did you do?
I made it to the top 10.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
there was this last minute songwriting competition in the competition, and we had to write a song for Philippine Airlines.
Okay.
And I ended up winning the award, so I'm getting a free flight to the Philippines.
Stop!
No way, that's so
awesome.
cool.
Insane. Yes, thank you.
Going on June, right?
Hopefully May or June.
Congrats.
Are you allowed to like sing any of the song?
Let me try to remember it. It was Lilipad patungo sa pangarap kasama ang buong pamilya. Fly palaging feel at home. Ligtas ang bawat lakbay pag magkasama tayo. Libutin natin ang mundo. Flying with the heart of the Filipino. Yes.
That's good.
yeah.
That's so good.
My God.
Did you understand that, Scott?
It makes me want to book a flight.
That was so good.
Thank you.
It's cool. So do they? So that song you had to write. Do they use it for like? Are they going to use it for something, or was it just sort of like a set competition just in that, or do you know?
I have no.
They're probably
I have
going to
no
use
idea.
it. They'd be silly not
Yeah,
to.
it's
should good.
it's a good composition.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I remember I had to sing something for Philippine Airlines. Yeah, I didn't have to write anything, but I remember it was
You didn't get a flight either.
no. It was like I think it was. Was it a Mabuhay festival? It was It was a big Philippine festival, and I remember I was one of the MCs with like 2 other people, and they had us learn a little jingle.
I think it was
for
Mabuhay
Philippine
Festival.
Airlines, for Philippine Airlines, yeah, and we had to sing
I've
it.
seen it. Yeah.
In fact, did I have to play guitar? I might have actually had to play guitar, and then the 3 of us sang. I can't remember it at all now, though. I don't remember. But that's cool. So now they got a new song.
That's
Yes.
awesome. And so, Marky, you are new to our show.
Yes, and I'm scared.
No,
Scared.
don't be scared. Let our viewers know a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, so hello to all the listeners or viewers. My name is Marky Hugh, and I started being in the industry when I was in when I was 10 years old.
Wow.
Yes, but in Canada, I started in 2014. And then I'm in the mainstream kind of thing. So, but I feel like in the mainstream, I feel like I'm not really welcome. So
Why?
no, I don't know. Probably I don't have any Filipino like friends there. It's all like different cultures, different nationalities, and I feel like I am a loner kind of thing. So
Aw.
I decided to write a song, and then I launched it in the Filipino restaurant,
Nice.
and that's where I started everything.
Wow.
Yeah, that's where I meet the Filipino producers, Filipino coaches, singers. So that's where I started Marky Hugh Productions.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sometimes
in
you just have
Toronto.
to go back to your roots to find who you are.
Yes, and I really felt at home. I mean, I really feel at home until now, because I think I'm a Filipino. That's why I feel at home.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah.
So when you say you launched it in restaurants, so it was playing, like what exactly did that mean? Yeah.
So I actually planned to have just a launching of my song, and the title is Story of Us. I composed a song with my friend and produced it with the Juno Award-winning producer.
Oh.
So he recorded the song. He helped me to promote it, and then to be a member of SOCAN.
Nice.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah, so he helped me with the BMI and how to license the song and all that. So it was really a good experience. And some of my friends said that, can you do a concert instead of, just launching the song?
Oh.
So I did my first solo concert. I don't know if you know Prestige by Night.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Is that
was-
place still open?
Yeah, they reopened it after the
Oh.
pandemic. But it's
Wow.
in a different venue.
Ah,
In a
okay,
different location.
Okay.
So that's where I started everything. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you gave it was like a big. You gave a concert at.
Yeah,
at
a concert
okay,
with
okay.
at least I think it's 300 people. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
And it was my first time. I was like, oh my god, this is real.
These two, do you realize they don't just do something small for the first time? Pearly's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my first competition. I'm gonna go to California. Marky's like, I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna have a concert. I love it. So is this how you got your the bug, I guess, to produce concerts? Because now you do so many.
Yes. So a producer from the industry approached me and asked me if I want to co-produce a show, and that's my first show is Morissette Amon
Wow.
and Jason D. So we promoted it at Toronto Pavilion, and we had I think it's almost sold out. So it's like more than 1,000 people attended the
It's a nice
event.
venue.
Yeah, and we earned from it.
Nice.
So it was my
Nice.
first show, and I feel like, oh my god, I want more. You know what I mean? So yeah, and that's where I started meeting different promoters, celebrities, and then I produced. I think Sarah G. I produced. Parokya ni Edgar. There's a lot of
Nice.
celebrities.
All the big shows that have happened
Yes.
recently. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It was challenging, but because I think I'm passionate enough to have these shows. Yeah, some of them, in reality, some of them, it's like sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So some of the shows are really good, naman. So that's that's good.
What was the most challenging part of stepping into that world?
The most challenging part is, of course, if you produce a show, you have to have money, right?
You need the funds, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you need the fund. You need the funds, and for the first time, I save money, right? I save money and I use it for the first show, and then I roll it to the next show.
Ah.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
it's the money is like rolling. Yeah, and it's so challenging because you have to invite people to watch your show, and some of the shows are not really good. It's because I don't know, they don't know the celebrity. The celebrity's not famous yet, or the celebrity has been there for. I mean, I don't know how do you say English, like laos or
Oh, like they're kind of like outdated in a way.
Yeah, so they're not as
As
not as
popular.
like popular as they used to
yeah,
be.
they're
like-
not
Yeah.
trending as much, as other talents. So yeah, so that's how I started
That's fun.
producing.
That's
And then
very cool.
Pearly, you've done a lot of opening for a lot of these shows.
Yes.
What has that been like to meet all these celebrities?
I always think about like it's just a crazy opportunity to get and to perform for these people who I really admire is like kind of like a dream come true. I always tell that to Kuya Marky that like a lot of these opportunities, especially like artists that I genuinely like have always listened to, even like growing up, I'd always just be like, oh, this is just crazy to be a part of. Yeah.
Speaking of concerts, you have one coming up. One just happened, one coming up.
Yes, actually the one you sang a while ago, it's singing JR, the King of R&B, is gonna come to Toronto on March 14 at Rembrandt Banquet Hall.
Love
Yeah,
it.
so he's trending right now, so we want to take that opportunity to have a dinner, all VIP dinner, with the photo op, and then with a lot of perks when you buy a ticket. It's $125 with dinner, photo op, and then you have the opportunity to win prizes from the sponsors.
The way my face is just like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was telling Pearly before you got here, I am a huge JR fan and Chris Lawrence fan. So when they were here last, I'm like, I really want to go to this concert, but it just didn't work out.
So you're going to be trying to get a ticket to
I'm
this one?
gonna try to get a ticket to the next one.
Yay.
March
Yay.
14th, Regine.
Maybe
Yes,
by the
you have to
time
go.
this airs, I already got my ticket. Well, how much are tickets? And
Yeah, it's $125, and it's at Rembrandt Banquet Hall, 7 p.m. And yeah, so there's only one prize because it's an all VIP concert. So we want
oh, so it's not no general
no
admission.
general
it's just-
admission.
You basically get so you'll get a seat, you get a table, you get dinner.
yeah.
It's
So that's,
And
that's
it's-
quite good actually.
And it's a limited attendees only.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like
So
very-
basically, you're telling me buy your ticket now.
yeah, buy your ticket now. It's only like I think 200
Yeah.
tickets. That
Because
we get.
Rembrandt's not that
Yeah, it's not
big,
that
so you
big.
might as well. Yeah.
So it's like up close to this
Mm-hmm.
artist. And also I have an upcoming movie as well.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I produced and directed a movie entitled Silent Battles. So it's about a family-oriented movie with cancer advocacy. So it's a good movie. It's a drama, and one of the tracks will be playing by soundtrack of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she composed a song. What is the title of the
Oh,
song?
it's called Takip Silim. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Tagalog song.
So we're gonna play it like one of the tracks of the movie, and this will be shown on May for Mother's Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's for
cute.
Mother's Day.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Did you write the film as well?
It's actually my story, but I have a script writer because this is my first time.
Wow.
Having, and it's very challenging.
Mm.
Yeah, like feature film is like 1 hour and a half, and it's very hard to make movies,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very expensive too.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So wait, this is a real life story based on your life. What was that like for you to get?
Actually, the story is about my mom, but it's about cancer because my mom just passed away last year.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it's she passed away with cancer, brain cancer, and I wanna have that advocacy that even though you have this cancer, it's like silent battles. Like my mom, I think already have it, but she's not just telling us about it. So she hide it, right? Like the pain and all that.
Yeah.
So I want to show this to everybody that this show will help, the families that even though there is a cancer of the member, member of the family, you can still stick together as family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a sad
Sorry.
drama movie.
Wow.
And you wrote the song. Do you write in Tagalog and English or just?
I recently started writing in Tagalog. So all my life I've been writing in English just because I was born here. So Tagalog wasn't really my like strong suit. But because I've been listening to so many Filipino songs, like I kind of wanted to try it last year specifically. So I was like, let me try it, and that was like the song that came
Wow.
up. Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yay.
Is it easier to write in English or in Tagalog?
These days I kind of find it hard to write in English just because my thoughts are kind of in Tagalog these
Wow,
days. Yeah.
she's converted.
I know. The culture is the
Right?
culture.
And this is your first Tagalog too. So
Yes.
first
So wait,
Tagalog
you
song.
grew up here?
Yeah, I was born here.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, there's hope for you, Scott. You can still learn.
I probably should, right?
You should. You should go to the Philippines.
I do wanna
He's
do that.
never been.
Oh,
Yeah.
never
It's
been?
time.
Oh, wow. It's
I
about
really,
time.
I really
You should
do
write
wanna go.
a jingle for Pal. Maybe they'll
Get
send
that
you.
Hey, Philippine Airline.
Just listen to what Pearly wrote and then like rewrite it.
Throw it into Chat GPT. Yeah. So you're starting to write more in Tagalog. Have you written songs have you written any songs with both like a Taglish song?
It's kind of crazy because this year I'm trying to release an EP. Hopefully in March. If not, then in May. I just don't know about school yet. But the top or like my favorite track that I have so far for like the planned EP is a Taglish song that I wrote, and it's like R&B vibes in a way.
Was it
cool.
inspired by what you just sang for us today?
Actually, it was
Yeah.
like that was
by
like the very
singing.
feel, and the person who made the instrumental for it is the same person that I took the instrumental from for the song earlier.
Wow.
Which is crazy to work with because I'm such a big fan of that guy's like
love that.
arrangements. Yeah.
So when you go to
Very
the
cool.
Philippines, are you gonna go on the Wish bus?
Oh, I don't have any connections like that.
I have a
Marky,
I have a connection if you want.
your connection is right next to you. Manifest it, girl.
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
the Wish USA, right? Are you there, ba?
No, I wasn't
I
here
did
yet.
Wish USA before,
Wow.
so it was nice. But I want the Philippine one,
Yeah.
like the real bus,
the original, the
Yeah.
OG.
When you were writing in Taglish, how do you decide like what's going to be in English, what's going to be in Tagalog? When you're putting the song together, it's like, how did you make those decisions? Was it something like, oh yeah, this verse would be better like this, or how did you create it?
So I actually started this song in English. So I wrote the first verse and I got the chorus. And then when I was trying to think of a second verse, I was like, I kind of want to switch it up to like surprise people. And so when I started writing, I was just like, oh, let me just make it into Tagalog. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
It's neat. That's interesting.
It is.
I've never tried. Well, I don't speak another
don't.
language well enough to do it.
I should try it.
Yeah.
I'll write it. You sing it.
Okay, because I can sing in other languages. Yeah. I've sung
Scott says
before.
Tagalog to him is just sounds.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, because I don't. I don't know what. I don't have any real. Like that's why what was hard was like because I've covered a couple Tagalog songs like on YouTube and stuff. But it was so hard for me to like memorize it because again I don't understand any of the words. So I'm literally just memorizing just sounds, but I don't know what they mean. So like it's hard for me to remember like did I sing it right? You know what I mean? Because I'm just
Yeah.
trying to remember a pattern basically.
Yeah.
So it's yeah.
You grew up here and you always understood Tagalog, or was this something that you had to teach yourself?
It actually took me, I would say I understood it at like four years old onwards. but I only started speaking it probably 7 or 8. Like it took me that time to like start speaking, and I feel like I only got fluent like maybe in high school.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I grew up here. I was born and raised here. I understood. It's like my first language where I understood it, but I never spoke it. And then in high school, I had a bunch of friends who just came from the Philippines, and they're like, "You teach us English or help us with our English. We'll help you with your Tagalog." I'm like, "Okay." They're like, "But you can't speak to us in English first."
Oh.
And I didn't want to speak in Tagalog because obviously I was nervous about it. And then they're like, "Okay, we won't talk to you." And I'm like, okay. So then it forced me to like really hone into it.
Nice. Yeah, see, I didn't have that. I didn't have that. But the other problem is like I didn't hear it enough growing up, right? Because like in my house, it was my mom and dad speaking to each other and they're speaking English. So the only time I ever heard Tagalog was if we go to like my aunt's house and then my mom's talking with her sister, and like so I would hear it, but it's only every now and again. So it wasn't enough to be soaked into my my psyche. So,
my
here we are.
worry is because I don't hear Tagalog as often as I used to when I lived at home, that I'm going to lose it. So I've been like playing a bunch of like OPM music just to like keep it so I don't lose it.
Yep.
Yes.
You should maybe start that way. Listen to Filipino music, and
So
then
what do you listen to? Who do you listen to?
I listen to a lot of like old school because that's what I grew up on. Like I literally learned all of the hot dog songs growing up because that's what my dad had in like the cassette, like in the car over and over. So like I memorized all of those songs. Actually, funny story, when I was I think 8 or 9, going to the Philippines, I didn't speak any Tagalog, and apparently like on my way back I kept speaking it on the airplane, and I was singing Manila.
I love that.
Manila's all I was singing. But right now a lot of it is just like your like MYMP, like that era
old vibes,
of OPM. I don't know, I think it's the nostalgia because it brings me back, and that I know the song, so then while I'm working I'm singing along to it.
Oh, nice.
My husband's not home, so he can't complain.
Would he complain? Does he like? He doesn't mind it.
He's learning.
Yeah.
He's doing not Rosetta Stone, the other one, Duolingo.
Maybe you should start being like, you don't speak to me in Tagalog, I'm not talking. That'll work.
He's learning. Sometimes he'll say something and I'm like, what the heck did you just say? Because he thinks it's the word, but it's not. And I'm like, what? Because he's learning sentences. So like, kumakain ang mga babae. And instead of saying kumakain, he'll say something else. And I'll be like, what? He goes, isn't that the girls are eating? And I'm like, no, that's not a word.
Sigurado ka ba?
That's all you know, isn't it?
I know a few others.
Like what?
Gusto ko po ng gatas.
Nice.
Nice. What does it mean, Scott?
I want some milk.
Okay.
I knew that one since I was a little kid. Hence, when I'd ask for milk.
So maybe that's what your mom should have done, is just gotten you to...
Yeah, it would have been like, they would have had to make like a concerted effort to do it. Like Colin, right? And his wife, right? Eileen. In fact, yeah, they've been on before. Anyway.
Colin's been on the show before.
And Eileen is my makeup artist in several of my films before.
And your violinist teacher.
And my violin teacher, that's right. But she's Japanese, right? So she speaks Japanese to their son, and she's making sure so that he understands it. But I think it's something that you have to, because it's the same situation, right? Like obviously they're not speaking Japanese to each other because Colin speaks English. So like if you want your kid to speak it, you actually have to
speak to them.
Yeah, or send them to like a school.
That's my plan. When I have kids, I'm like, I told my husband, I'm like, we're going to teach our children Tagalog. We're going to teach them obviously English, but his family's in Newfoundland. I'm like, we're going to teach them Newfie. They're going to know all the languages.
Yeah, my parents actually they told me in the house we'll only speak Tagalog, and then when you're outside you could speak whatever you want. But so I feel like that's how I learned it, and then slowly talking it back was
it's like a mandatory thing.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do, because otherwise it's not going to on a day-to-day basis. Because I remember when I was growing up, my parents are busy raising us and like going to work and doing all that stuff.
And your dad doesn't understand it, so it
No,
wouldn't-
so that's what I mean. So there wasn't a time to like sit down. It would have had to been like something that they planned, but I mean,
just send you with your Lola and then you'll learn it.
yeah, that as well.
Or
I
you would have
guess.
learned Spanish.
I could have learned. Yeah, that's right. She speaks Spanish as well. Anyways,
Anyways,
we
back to this conversation.
gusto ko pa ng gatas,
We
But
need
you're
to teach you a
drinking
new
coffee,
phase,
so
a new
Kape
phrase.
is the coffee, so.
Yes. Oh yeah, that works. You could just switch that phrase works if I switched it to like I could say gusto ko po ng coffee, right?
Yeah.
Kape.
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 Oh look, I learned. Gusto ko po ng kape.
Yay. It's like coffee, kape.
Yeah.
Kape. Nice. I learned.
You
you
learned
learned
something.
yeah, you learned something today.
See?
Well, Marky, speaking of teaching people stuff, you also have your school, your music school. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we do workshops every Sundays from 2 to 5. Actually, I just
You just came
yeah,
from
I
it.
just
Yeah.
came from it and I clean the studio and all that. So we do singing, we do modeling, we do acting, and we do dancing.
Nice.
And sometimes we do hosting. So we're helping them to be confident. So it's not just about the talent, but as well as their self-development to gain confidence. And then, so what we do is, if they're ready, we let them join group performance for the concert or for the festivals. And if they're ready to sing solo, then we do that as well. Because we want them to experience how it feels to be watched by the people, like by the crowd. So, and then, and I saw a lot of development of the kids from 6 years old to adults.
Nice.
So how did that start? Because obviously, like performing, like we've talked about it on a previous episode. There are a lot of people who can sing, but not everybody who knows how to sing can teach singing. Right? It's kind of a completely different skill. So what drew you towards kind of the education side of things?
Actually, I don't have any idea how it just happened. Like, because in the Philippines, I'm actually teaching theater because I am a theater actor there.
Love
I mean, in
that.
the province. So that's where I think I saw the potential of having the business here for singing, dancing, modeling, teaching the kids. So yeah, that's where I think I got it from, like the inspiration of teaching, because I go to different provinces cities in our province, teaching theater arts, basic theater arts, emotions, how to do movements, projection of the voice and all that. But that was a long time ago, and I forgot some of it, right? But I'm trying my best to do acting as well here. So I did acting for commercials and some
Nice.
TV series, and some short films.
Awesome.
But some of them are in mainstream, and some of them are just extras. Yeah, so I tried different things here in Toronto, and I feel like I got all the opportunities here. That's why I'm sharing it to the kids, especially for the beginners, because some of them are very shy, and it's hard how to teach them how to perform. Right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to perform because they're scared. But it's a step-by-step process when we teach the kids. So if they're scared and shy, we don't let them perform right away. So we talk to them first. We assess them what they can do, and if we see the potential, then we go advance
Nice.
training for them. Yeah.
Is that Pearly how you got involved with Marky?
Yeah, pretty much, because I didn't know anything about performing. I don't know what I said last time, but when I got into performing, it was based on like a last minute opportunity. And so after that, I didn't really know what to do next because I didn't have any experience. But thankfully, Kuya Marky really helped me because like stage presence and just like walking around the stage, like exploring different things and also like techniques. Like I learned a lot during like workshops when I was first starting. Yeah.
Awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Becca, this is a good time to just tell people if they would like to take, like
A workshop.
join workshops and those sort of things. Where can they go?
Yes. So our workshop is from 2 to 5 p.m. Every Sundays, except holidays, because we want you to, we want them to
Enjoy.
the holidays too. So it's at 3768 Bathurst Street. That's our studio. We shared studio with DLS because Kuya JC is my friend too, so we share the space.
Nice.
So that's Sunday, and then we have modeling, singing, dancing. We have different events every Sundays. Sometimes we have, like a while ago, we have a photo shoot. Okay, so it's like a pajama kind of outfit with our merch, because we also have merch, right?
Love.
So that's what we do. We also do magazines. That's why we have those photo shoots sometimes,
Wow.
right? So we are at our 8th issue, right? You're one of
Wow.
the 8th issue. And yeah, so if you want to join our the workshops, please contact us at our Instagram, Marky Productions, or Facebook Marky Production as well. Yeah.
Love it. Let
Awesome.
them know Scott and Regine sent ya.
Yay! Thank you
That's
so much.
We should do the ads.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We'll be coming out the other side. And actually, you know what? Why don't we... maybe, do you think you want to sing a song for us, perhaps?
Sure.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll do the ads, and then we'll come out the other end with a song from Marky. So you can make your way over to the performance area while we take care of this. Ladies and
business.
gentlemen, that's right. Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. They make this show possible. So let's meet them. The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham, they do custom-made jewelry, repairs, and they change watch batteries, all done on site. Jerry at Jewelry Forever, a fantastic artist. Do you have a vision for something custom you would like made? He's the man to make it for you. Do you have something damaged? Anything of any of your jewelry that's been damaged? He can fix it. I saw him fix a ring that got crushed flat by a car. He brought it back to a round finger shape once again. So hit him up. And we have a great deal worked up with him, don't we, Regine?
Yes, we do. If you go in and let them know Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right. 15% off, 15%. Mention the show. Get something fantastic for a great deal. Also, find them on Instagram and TikTok. He's blowing up on TikTok, especially. You get a lot
Yeah.
of behind the scenes repairs he's doing, custom things he's doing, just stuff in the jewelry world.
It's pretty awesome.
You know, jewelry forever. When you're ready to say forever, think jewelry forever. Find out more at jewelryforever.ca. Beautified by Romina.
Internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official makeup artist of The Sit Down and myself personally. She does our hair and makeup when we do our photo shoots, when we MC events.
Yep.
We are on stage, whether it be through a performance or a pageant. She also does weddings and engagements. She does
film.
She does. She helps Scott on set for his upcoming short film.
That's right.
If you are interested, reach out to her on Instagram and Facebook at Beautified by Romina.
And if you would like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad, that's radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's right. We do the show live every week, ladies and gentlemen. It's not live this week, but almost every week. But we also do the ads at the same time we do the live show. So it's personalized week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch. Radio Show Ad, Radio Show AD at gmail.com.
And we're
And we're back, everybody.
Back again.
Up there on the stage. Take it away. Enjoy
Marky.
Marky.
It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. Say it best when you say nothing at all. All day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Try as it may, they can never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Ooh, smile on your face, truth in your eyes. The touch of your hand lets me know that you need me. See it best, you say it best when you say nothing at all. Ooh, baby.
You say it best.
Did you say nothing at
Hello, hello.
Galing.
So good.
Thank you.
What's that mean?
Thank you. Impronto.
So good.
Oh, really?
I should practice a
Galing.
song.
That was
Thank you
good.
so much,
Good.
guys.
Love it. Better than I can do.
You say it best. That's a great song.
It is a great song.
It's a good one.
Good
The
choice.
title is You Say It Best. Just joking.
When you say nothing at all.
It's gonna be stuck in my head all day now.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
And you know what?
And when it
I'm
airs,
fine with
I'll be
that.
singing it again.
And I'm fine with it stuck in my head because it's a really good track.
It's a great song. Why did you pick that one?
It's one of my karaoke songs, and I always perform it before in the Philippines.
Oh,
Yeah, like in a
nice.
party. Yeah,
Awesome.
that's why. Yeah.
Very nice.
So do you still perform or are you just behind the scenes now?
I think it's already like a year since my last performance. But I record songs whenever because it's my first love singing. But because of being busy at managing because I also have another business. I have a clinic.
Oh.
So it's just hard to sing at the same time. I don't know. Yeah.
Sing while you're at the clinic.
yeah.
Yeah, merge them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Merge
but
them
it's a massage therapy clinic, so it's just hard to
Oh.
sing.
No, in between.
Yeah, in between. Yeah.
together. Yep.
That's cool. So you are a massage therapist or you just run it?
I'm an RMT and I own a
Wow.
clinic too with a chiropractor as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want to crack your
I do. Where? Tell me
at
more.
Wilson and Bathurst area.
Okay, that's not far.
Nice.
Yeah, just this.
Actually, one thing I do want to ask you about, just because you run businesses.
I thought you were going to ask me about massage therapy.
But I was just I was going to ask you about because I am making plans. I do want to start my own studio venture at some
Yeah.
point. I just was curious what advice you would have for somebody. Like, what are some lessons you learned maybe when you were starting your first business and getting things off the ground? I don't know. Some advice for that.
Advice that I can give. It's really important how you can sustain your business. So it's important the costing. Like let's say your location or your how to say a business venue. How do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
your
venue.
location.
Your location,
Let's
yeah.
say your clinic.
Yeah.
You should know how much rent do you have per month, so at least you can budget. You can sustain how will you sustain the business? That's really important, right? And how will you get the customers? Yeah, what is your target market, right? Because my target market is Filipinos, but we also have different nationalities. Because it's in Wilson Bathurst, it's like Little Manila.
Little
kinda
Manila,
thing.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
all Filipinos, and my network is Filipino as well. So you just have to consider the location, your target audience, because if it's far from the people, it's hard to
Yeah.
let them go to your business. So
We've said that actually every time you talk about like where should I do this? I'm like you got to think of where.
Yes.
location is
where it would
important.
be.
Yeah, because we were talking about what was the one in Scarborough?
Oh, Stage Magna?
Yeah, because I'm like Stage Magna is smart because they're same thing with you, right? They cater to the Filipino community.
Yes.
So it makes sense to have a venue in Scarborough, like Rembrandt as well, to have it in Scarborough because there are a lot of Filipinos there.
Yes, because I'm from Scarborough. Actually, I'm from Morningside, but my business in North York.
Oh.
So the studio is there, and then the clinic is there. Because I tried having a studio in Scarborough, but people doesn't go there. I don't know
Interesting.
why.
I was gonna say there's a lot of spaces in
There's a lot.
Morningside
Yeah, there's a lot,
specifically.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't see. Yeah, there's only like few Filipinos who have their own business there. So not sure. Yeah. So,
I mean, your area where your both businesses is right off the highway, so it's easy for people.
yes. The location accessible. Is it accessible for the people? Especially not all
The bus.
people are they don't have like cars. So how will they go to your business? So it's really important the location. I
Makes
should
sense.
say. Yeah, and the costing. Because if it's too expensive, and then there's only like few clients. For the first 2 years, it's still hard because you have to you have to do promotions, you have to do marketing. It's a very challenging thing for the first 2 years.
Yeah.
I should say 2 years. Once you're done with the 2 years, then I should say that okay, you're rolling.
Because then you have your
Roll a bit.
reoccurring clients that come back.
Yeah,
and-
you have your regular clients, and then whatever happens, they will find you wherever you go. if they like your service. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, because that was going to be the next question was less like, what was like the biggest challenge in the very beginning? Was it finding, I guess, getting your name out there, or what did you think?
Because for me, the advantage for me is I already have my name in place in the industry. So, like a lot of Filipinos already know me with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's advantage actually of you if you're gonna have your own business because you already. You are already like let's say a celebrity in our in our
Wow.
community, right?
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but I'm not the one running a business. You are.
so that's
Are you gonna use me as your?
that's actually an advantage if you are a performer, singer. That's an advantage because people know you, so they will come to you because okay, oh, she's a
They
singer.
trust you, yeah.
They
Yeah.
trusted you already. So yeah, so
That's good.
It's good. All right, that's good. That's good. advice.
Now his head just got bigger. He's like, oh, I'm a celebrity.
yeah.
Of course, I'm a celebrity. I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, they said you have to use it for
Yeah, of
other
course.
business. You can use it for other business.
Well, the same, like
Perfect.
my friend was saying, Elizabeth Marnock. She was like, you should start coaching pageants because you are known within our community. Because
yeah.
Toronto, especially the Canadian pageantry, is big but not big. And because she's like, you've been in the industry for so long, people know who you are. Why not put it out there?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Because you already have the credibility of doing it. Yeah.
So you'll be fine. Just I think for you, it's just you need to find
I gotta
a
find the right
place.
space.
If you don't
Yeah.
mind, can I ask you as well? What is the business that you're planning to
Are you
start?
ready to announce it?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine to talk about it. I don't think it's like
It's March 2nd.
it's not a secret. What I want to do. So my dream situation, and this will all depend on the size of it, is so I want to have my own.
His own Marky Hugh production. No, just kidding.
No, I want to have a space that will be predominantly a film and photography studio.
Oh, that's nice.
Because what I'm finding is I've been to a bunch of these, and there are a lot of them around the city. I've been to several of them because I'm a videographer, filmmaker. So I get hired sometimes to do music videos for people or other types of things, and I've had to rent out these places, and I've gone to some of these places, and I'm like, this is cool, but then I'll look around and I'm like,
It's missing something.
yeah, I'm like, if I was in charge here, I would do it like this, and it would, So I just thought, I think it would be awesome if I had my own space where I could rent it out for people to make their work. I could also do my own work there, and then also my own personal work I can do there as well.
The sit down can go there.
The sit down would be going there, so it would double as a photography, videography, film studio.
Yeah.
And then my hope is if it's the right size, I could also convert it and switch it over to be an event space when I need.
Yes.
So there could be like plays or concerts
Or Marky Hugh production shows.
We can rent your place when we have a show.
Yes, right. That's what I'm thinking. A space exactly. So like we'll set up.
That's his dream.
So the things roll around. I could set up like a little bar and seating, and then so people can do like a little launch or a pageant or a fashion show or something like that. So that's my ideal situation. So it's really just a matter of like finding where it would be and a place that can fits in the cost. And so again, I've got a lot of calculations I need to do, but that's what I'm hoping to do.
This
Yeah.
airs in March, so maybe you already have a space.
I'm probably looking.
Maybe.
I'm probably looking.
Yeah, we'll support you with that.
There
We'll
you
support you.
go.
We're gonna have a show there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It starts.
See, it starts with your network.
And then you can also do like they can rent as well the place like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. There is like an app, I don't know what name, I think Gigster or something that you can
Oh,
rent
yeah.
the location
Yes.
and they can just rent it online like for an hour, how much per hour, 3 hours, 4 hours. So they're going to market your own studio.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So
That's an
true.
additional, resources that we can do.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, Gigster, there's a lot. Yeah.
You
Yes.
just need to dig into the marketing a little bit too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a huge part of it. Because the other thing I realized, like, because over the years I've kind of just amassed several skills,
A
like
lot.
just like set building.
He's
Because
a
I've been built.
professional DIYer.
Yeah, because I've been hired to build sets and do
That's
painting and
nice.
stuff for quite a few years as well.
Painting, oh.
Yeah, and like building carpentry, like I just can. So that's why, like,
Built this.
Oh.
yeah, and I wouldn't even say this table is like my best work, but it's functional enough for
It's
camera.
lasted
right?
over
Yeah, I mean-
200 episodes.
Yeah, like I built it exactly to be exactly what we needed it to be. But it's because of that. So like we'll go to venues, or I'll go to these places and I'll look around and I'll look at some of the stuff they've built and I'm like, that's cool. But like I could build that. I could build it bigger. I could do. So I like the idea of being able to go into a space, order a whole bunch of wood from Home Depot, and just build the place into a masterpiece.
So Pearly, when you do your EP, or you're going to do your
Music
EP
video.
this year, when you have your first concert, it could be wherever his venue is.
Could be.
It's gonna be your second concert.
Oh,
yeah,
there
she
you
did their
go.
concert. Is
Oh,
sold out
yeah.
actually at
Wow.
Markham, right?
Yeah.
Synflix.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
good.
sold out show.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
250
Yeah.
people join. Yeah.
Beautiful.
How did it feel to do your own concert?
Whenever I think about it, I kind of want to do it again.
Do it!
Yeah, because I feel like I was really young then. Like, I was just starting to. Like, I think
this was after you came on our show.
actually, it was
Or was it before?
before. I think it was before. And so I was, like, super inexperienced. But it was a really fun thing to do because I got to sing, like, the songs that I love. And it was, like, sharing it with an audience was, like, even better. Yeah.
Do it
Yeah.
again, girl.
Hopefully.
And she earned a lot of money from that. Or both of us earned. Sorry.
Well, that's part of it. That's important.
It's business.
It's gotta
It's
be.
Yes,
business.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You deserve it anyway. So.
Thank you.
So did you.
Yeah.
It's
It's
amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
It's
Well,
good.
there you go.
I'm glad we got to talk about this stuff.
Do you feel better about your venture?
I mean, I always felt good about it. I think it's a good idea, but I feel more like I have a more clear picture of things that I should do.
Yeah.
So
To take a lot of like planning. Right?
Yeah.
See, this is why, Marky,
Business
it took
plan.
you so long to get on our show because the timing had to be right. And now we're having this
that's right. We could have this
conversation.
conversation. This
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
Because I already have that experience, right? Even the clinic, so I know some of the stuff about business. So
There you
Yay.
go.
Very cool. Thank
Now
you.
just connect with him when you...
yeah,
We'll talk.
And
That's
then
what
we're looking for. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
We're looking for a videographer as well for our films
Okay. Nice.
and the actors. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, why not?
There you go. So
Look at
to
that.
all of the people watching, Marky Hugh Productions, I think he's talking directly to Scott, but I just threw it out there
Yeah,
to the
like
universe as
indirectly,
well.
right?
Nice.
That's awesome.
Connections are being made.
That's what I was going to say. Like, the great thing about this show is, like, yes, we have a lot of, 305
I
episodes.
know. Congratulations, by the way, guys.
Thank
oh my God.
you.
a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
The-
been quite a milestone.
And it's
to
great
cross
because
over.
every single guest that we've had, because people will be like, what's your podcast about? I'm like, anything and everything. And we always bring people on that have a story to share. And I think the great thing is, like, every person that we've had on the show has benefited from being on the show just by building their network.
Yeah, I find that for me, even personally, that's the thing I get the most out of it. I mean, like, I love doing the show, and like people watch, and if they're entertained, that's great. But I
And if
think
you're
for
on there,
us-
hello, hi, thanks
yeah,
for
hi.
watching.
Thank you for being here. Hit like, subscribe, all that. But yeah, for me personally, I think it's really just a great way to network, meet people. It's just a good
Just-
stuff.
You never
Yeah.
know what you're going to get out of a conversation.
It's
True that.
yeah, correct. And
Yeah.
you're learning from the experience of other people.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Should we move to our final segment?
Ooh, yes, we should.
All right. So Pearly is excited because she knows what's coming, and Marky has no idea.
Yeah.
And Pearly has nominated Marky for
Yes.
this.
What is this?
So, ladies and gentlemen,
What is this?
introducing this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship.
Okay.
He's like, all right, nothing is clearer. I still don't know what this is. Okay. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know how to use it.
All right. So he's seen it before. Well,
Yes.
we'll do a demo. This is the classic game, Barrel of Monkeys. So we do a challenge. Every guest on the show goes through it.
Pearly's already
done it. So the way it works, you take this item. It will sit on the table.
This item.
The classic game. I will put 1 minute on the timer. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. Grab the barrel. Pour out the monkeys. You can put the barrel aside. You don't need the barrel. Pick up a monkey. Use that monkey to pick up another monkey. And then use that monkey to pick up another monkey. So she got lucky there. She got 3 in 1, but that won't always happen. Then use,
Yes, it does.
and you keep on going to try to make your chain of monkeys as long as possible. So you'll see here she's trying to find a way in there. There she goes. She's got another one. So all you're trying to do is you're trying to hook as many monkeys onto your chain of monkeys as possible.
With a
I'm gonna
timer.
just stop
With a
here.
timer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once a minute goes off, freeze,
Beep, beep, beep,
and we'll
beep, beep,
count
beep,
them. So in this case, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monkeys. The one in your hand does not count towards your total. Do you have any questions?
No.
Why are
Yeah, I
you
think it's
moving
pretty
it like
easy.
He says it's pretty easy.
Wow.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I mean the
Ganon.
how to play it. How to play it.
Okay, the
okay.
rules are easy
But-
to understand.
I don't know if I can. Yeah.
You can move the
you
microphone
can move the mic
out
over.
of the way.
Like this.
All right, so this here is the play area.
This is new from when Pearly was here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can just sit that in a comfortable spot, wherever's good. And we'll sit this here. Any questions? Nothing like that? You're all good?
Okay,
1 minute is being put onto the timer.
ready?
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Go.
We didn't say go.
Fine, just go. All right, let's see. Oh, we lost a monkey.
It's okay.
It's okay. Do not panic. Stay calm.
still have
Stay
time.
collected. You've got this. Look at that. You know what? He's taking it to it like a fish in water, Regine. He's got steady hands. He's looking for a way in. 30 seconds remaining. Yeah, he's working there. He's being surgical about it.
Love surgicals. You're good. You're
He's
good.
definitely
Don't worry.
he's definitely like
He's
got
good
the
with
hang
his
of it.
hands, so he should
You're right.
be good
Ooh,
at
look
this.
at that. That was skilled.
See?
15 seconds remaining.
Oops. There's
He's
a,
being
I see an
strategic.
opening.
Yeah, I see what he's going for there. He's definitely got a good strategy.
3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Wow.
That was
epic.
That was great.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 monkeys, very respectable. Well done.
Dang.
So had you ever played that game before?
No, this is the first time. But I actually saw this one already, but I don't know how to play it.
Oh, now you do.
Wow.
And you know what? You took to that quite effectively. I
Yeah.
must say. Yeah, that was impressive.
Good job.
Let's take a look at the monkey standings to see where you sit with everybody else. Looking at the monkey standings, okay, that's much too small for us to read on this screen. But if we bring it up over here, actually, I think we can access it here. There we go. So 6 monkeys puts you right in the middle. It's a very respectable score. Dana Beto, you're right there, tied with Dana. The Konkama podcast, Jacqueline Sadler, Jarius Monzon, Catherine Tiongson, Amber Rinker, Cindy with an S, Deja, Lisa Grace, Timothy Ng, Nina Kiri, Garson Carroll, all fantastic people. And you have joined them in the ranks.
Yay.
Where's Pearly?
I
Yeah.
got 8 over there.
Okay, girl.
Mas magaling ka.
Maybe you should have told Marky your rank
yes.
beforehand.
So we're adding Marky in there, right alongside Dana there.
It's an
Marky
interesting game.
Hugh. That was a respectable. What I liked is it's like he took to it right away.
Yeah.
He kind of knew exactly what he was doing. You could see like the way he grabbed that last monkey at the end. It was like that was a skill.
I realized the camera didn't see what I just did there.
Here, do it again. Yeah. It was impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, that includes this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Thank you.
So good. How do you feel?
Feels good.
You did it. Mission accomplished.
Yes. Now I know how to play it.
There you go. Next time you come back, you can play it again. And the best part is your score is as low as you can get. So
Yo.
you will always, the lowest you can ever get is 6.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
The lowest Pearly can ever get now is 8.
8.
Yay.
Wow.
hard
So
too.
so you got 8 last time. That's
That's
quite good.
hard.
That's crazy. I didn't even know.
Yeah. There you go. And the score still stands.
There
still
you
stands.
go.
This was a good episode.
It was fun.
Because I'm glad we finally got you on.
Thank you so much for having us, guys.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah,
Regine
Pearly,
and
great to
Scott.
chat with you again. Glad you were able to come
Yes,
back.
thank you to have us. We really enjoyed it, I feel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Before we say goodbye, let people know one more time social media where they can find you guys. I guess.
And I was going to say, Marky, plug in the next concert that you have.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so everybody, thank you so much for. First of all, thank you so much to sit down with Scott and Regine. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course.
So our upcoming show, I have February 22 at the Viscount Gort Hotel with JR in Winnipeg. And March 14 is JR here in Toronto at Rembrandt Banquet Hall. And then we have our upcoming movie on Mother's Day, Silent Battles. And please follow us on Instagram, Marky Hugh Productions, and Facebook, and TikTok.
And TikTok.
Yes. Hi guys, thank you for having us the sit down. I have a song that I just released. It's called Takip Silim. It's a Tagalog song, and you can see it on all streaming platforms. So you could search my name Pearly and Ellarde, or you could follow me on Instagram and check out my music there. PearlyAnnee. Yep.
Love
Go.
it.
Regine, where can people find you?
You all can find me on my Instagram and my TikTok at It's Regine Alaina, which is right here. If you're looking for pageant coaching, you can find me on my pageant coaching Instagram, which is pageantcoaching.reginaalaina. Link is down below. The link in my bio is my availability, so feel free to click through if you're interested. Yeah, that's me, Scott. Where can people find you?
You can find me right here. We're watching this very video, youtube.com/scottdionbrown. That's the best place. It's where you get every episode of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina.
Yeah.
It's where you get gaming. It's where you get the music.
The Barrel of Monkeys.
The Barrel of Monkeys. It's where you get the vlogs. All of it. YouTube.com. It's the best channel on YouTube, I think. And I'm not biased at all.
They also have their own YouTube.
Okay, it's like up there. It's like in the top 3. There you go. Find me there, right here. Hit like, hit subscribe on this video if you're enjoying it. Find me as well on Instagram at Scott Dion Brown. I post pictures on there and little highlight moments. X on Scott Dion Brown. I'm not on there that often, but I am there. So boom. Follow the show. The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok. The Sit Down with SDB on Insta. Sit Down Scott on X. The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown on Facebook. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a variety of other podcasting platforms that I don't remember what they all are, but they're out there. So you can search us up. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Marky, Pearly, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Welcome. Well, thank you as well.
So the way we like to
Thank
end the
you.
show is the way you know how I started it. I had the mug coming out of the camera. So you're closest to the camera. So what we'll have you do is you grab your mug, and so
Okay.
me and Regine will say bye first. Then we'll send it to you guys. You guys can say bye however you want, and then you can cheers your mug at that camera as well. And
Okay, so bye and then.
Yeah.
Yes. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit like, hit subscribe, follow her, follow me, follow these two. and
Enjoy
we'll
your
see you all next
vacation,
time.
Scott.
Yes, I will. I think I will. I think I just might.
Have fun.
Yeah. Bye, everybody, and you guys take it away.
Bye.
Bye.